Okay, good morning from Escape Artist Headquarters. I've spent the last 2 nights at a campsite in Queenstown. Basically, I didn't get back from rock climbing till about 9 o'clock at night when I went the other day, and I needed to do a heap of laundry. Plus yesterday it was raining, so I decided to have a weather day. The rock climbing was an absolute blast, but the body was pretty sore the day after. I haven't done any climbing in a little while, so I was definitely feeling it. Both the climbs that we did were 30 metres high, so it was a bit of an endurance slog getting to the top. Today I'm heading up to Glenorchy, which is northwest of Queenstown, and I'm going up to the area known as the Paradise region. I'm going to stay at a dock campsite up there for 2 nights. The weather looks really good, so there are some more Lord of the Rings film locations up there, so I may as well check them out today. And then tomorrow I plan on doing a big hike, so I haven't decided which hike I'm going to do yet, but I'm just going to get out there, see what the weather's doing, and see what I like the look of. So I've just left the campsite, but I was a bit delayed because basically I went to leave and realised my phone wasn't anywhere. I couldn't see it in my jacket or anywhere on the grass where I was packing up the tent. And I went around the campsite and checked a few spots where I was this morning. Also checked with reception and nothing to be seen. So I started looking in a few things and then I thought, oh, maybe it's in my sleeping bag. So took out my camping bag and pulled out my sleeping bag, and sure enough, my phone was buried at the bottom of my sleeping bag, so have to look out for that in the future. I've just pulled off on the side of the road up into this little forest area. This forest was used in one of the Lord of the Rings films. It was called LOTR, so it looks like they found a pretty good spot because it looks bloody awesome. So I'm just going to have a little walk around. Unfortunately, I didn't do any research before I came out here, and I don't have any internet at the moment, so I'm not sure what film it was and what scene it was, but it'll be nice just to have a little walk around anyway. Look at this curious little guy. It's literally right next to my face and he doesn't even care. Alright, this is where I am planning to camp the night. Let's go check it out and see how it is. I'm not sure I'm feeling this campsite actually. It's I want to be able to park up and leave my tent unattended. I think it's just a bit too open to the road here, even though I'm sure it'll be fine. There is another campsite on the other side of Mount Alfred up there. So what I might do is just keep going up the road, check out some sites, and then I might go check out that campsite and make a decision. I'm just scoping out my map to see what would be a cool place to hike tomorrow. That up there looks pretty awesome. I'm not sure if that's Turret Head or if Turret Head is just in behind it. That does say it's 2,350 meters up, so I'm not sure if that's that high, so it might be the one over the back, but either way, that could be an option. Looks like there are many options out here. Check it out. Wow, this place is definitely exceeding my expectations. I didn't realize it would be so dramatic and mountainous out here. It's absolutely amazing. A couple of river crossings to keep me on my toes as well. I'm actually kind of tempted to find a camping spot out here somewhere, just wild camp it tonight. So I've reached the end of the road now. I'm in the Mount Aspiring National Park, and man, the scenery out here is just breathtaking. I mean, check out the backdrop behind me. I believe that's Mount Earnslaw, and the steepness and the ruggedness of it is insane. I'm just having a little look at the river now, and I had a look at some of the signs around here, and you do have a few hiking options that go up alongside the river, but I don't have any cell phone reception, so I can't do any proper research. So what I'm planning on doing is heading back to Glenorchy, because it's not too far to head back, do a bit of research, and then make a plan for what I want to do tomorrow in terms of hiking. And I don't think I'm going to stay at a dock campsite, because I'm in a national park now and you can freedom camp out here, and the scenery is just freaking amazing. I'm going to come back out here, I think. No worries.
If you just give us sort of 5 to 10 meters once we pass.
All good, man, no worries.
Have a good day.
You too. The horses don't like motorbikes, apparently. So I just had a coffee in Glenorchy and try to make a bit of a plan for tonight and tomorrow. I called the Department of Conservation just to get some ideas around hikes, because basically I just want to do a one-day hike. I would love to do an overnight hike, but I'm not really prepared enough. I don't have enough food, and I just haven't done enough research on where exactly I want to go. So I'm going to head back up to where I went earlier and find a place to wild camp the night, and then tomorrow I'm either going to head up the Dart River, or else I may potentially go up to Turret Head, which is a pretty awesome looking peak, but it's pretty high up. It's over 2,000 meters, so I don't think in one day I'll have enough time to get up the top there, but I might potentially just give it a crack and see how far I get up. I got to the end again, but I'm just circling back around. I think I might find a wild camping spot that's just a little bit more removed, up in the bush somewhere. I think that might be quite nice, next to a stream. Just go back and see what I can find. Found some vehicle tracks, so I'm going to see where these go. Oh, this is pretty cool. Seen a few people staying in here. There's a little fire pit. Not a bad option. I wouldn't mind being next to the stream though, so I can fill up my water. Just gonna have another look up the road and see what I can see. Cool tracks. Let's see where these ones go. Oh, we've got a bit of a tree on the track here. See if I can come up into the center here. Oh, it's getting a bit boggy. We're getting a bit stuck here. Maybe not go over it. Let's see if I can pull it up over myself. Can't stand my bike up though, because I'm in the rut. Let's try and go. There we go. Oh wow, opens up quite a lot in here. It's a pretty good spot, really. I just want to have one more look, see if I can see third and final option. Oh yep, there's a little vehicle track. A few people have been through here for sure. Oh, we're going deep here. Might be a bit too deep. Nothing like a late night bush bash on a bike. Jeez, it's, oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't really want to drive too much through here. I don't want to disturb all the plant life here, so I think I'm gonna just go back where I came from here. Christ. It's not the best option. Oh, I'm sweating. So I found my little nook for the night. My GoPro ran out of battery before while I was seeing if I could find a place where I could potentially hide the bike while I go for a hike if I was to go up to Turret Head. But I'm thinking I'm just going to not do that now, and I'm going to head up the Dart River. There's a dock trail that goes up there. As much as I want to head up to Turret Head, I don't know how thick the bush is that I have to get to, and I haven't done enough research on it, so it just seems a little bit risky, and I think it's just going to be a bit of a grueling slog. So I'm going to set up camp near this forest here and get some dinner on the go. I can feel the sandflies getting me already. I had to take my shirt off because I was just absolutely sweating from trying to find those camping spots before. I had a change of heart and decided to set up the tent in the grass out here because it's so nice and squishy, and in the forest it's quite hard. And I mean, come on, can you beat that view? Wild camping at its best. Since the grass I'm on is so nice and squishy, I don't even need an air mattress tonight. Beautiful. Alrighty, good morning. I'm heading up the Dart River today, so heading up the Dart Track, which is a marked trail. It's just a one-way walk, so I'm basically just going to go for a few hours, see how far I can get, and then turn back and come back. You can go all the way around to the other side on this track, but that takes a couple of days at least. So just going to go for a little wander and see what the Mount Aspiring National Park has to offer. So I need to do a bit of a top up here, so I'm just going to use my water filter and fill in my hydration bladder. The water is quite silty, and I think it should be okay. My water filter is supposed to deal with all that stuff, so let's give it a pump up. That's good. So we don't have a lot of dangerous animals in New Zealand, but we do have a lot of pests and rodents which were introduced over the last few hundred years, and they're quite a threat to our native fauna and wildlife. And as you can see in the background, the blue marker here, that indicates traps and poisons. So unfortunately there's not really any other way of effectively controlling the population of these pests. So you get things like possums, rats, weasels, stoats, pigs, deer, and especially with things like weasels and stoats, they kill a lot of our native flightless birds. So when you're out on the trails in New Zealand, whenever you see the blue markers, you'll know there's some poison or traps around. Oh, holy crap. Check out the landslide. That is amazing. Trail starts to get a bit more spicy through here. Whoa! Slippery. Oh, it's boggy. Why does the final hurdle always have to be the hard part? Oh geez, just spotted another really cool landscape. It's such a shame I can't use my drone out here. You can't use your drones in national parks in New Zealand unless you have a permit, but it would be super cool to fly the drone around those trees. Well, I believe I'm at Sandy Bluff now. I was looking for a sign somewhere, but I think it's just more of a general area rather than a specific viewpoint, but if it is a viewpoint, I'm pretty sure it's this one, because that is a sick view. I'm just going to pull up here for 10 or 15 minutes and have a little bite to eat.